apparently, at Clark Lane Middle School, a young kid during gym class collapsed and had to be revived by his teachers. And he lived. It's a good ending. Obviously, it's a very happy ending to a story. But by all accounts, it seemed very similar to what happened in the Buffalo Bill-Cincinnati Bengal game on Monday Night Football, where Devon Hamlin collapsed and had to be brought back to life. Well, this kid collapsed, and his life was saved miraculously. Now, my question is, this apparently happened months ago, and I haven't heard a peep about it, number one. Number two is, how is it possible that this is not something that is scaring the hell out of every single parent out there right now? What 7th grader or 8th grader drops while they're getting ready to take gym class? I don't know the history of this person. I don't know if there's a medical background, and I understand that I'm sure doctors out there who are listening, or anybody in the medical community who may not like what I'm saying, maybe shaking their fist at the radio saying, well, what training do I have, and how would you know? And you're going, way out of bounds mentioning this because you don't know the extenuating circumstances. You're 100% right on all accounts. I don't know the extenuating circumstances. I do know that as you look around this country and around the world, young people, in particular young men, are dropping. This is not it seems like it really anymore. It's now verified stuff. It's now something that you see on a regular basis on either a news report from someplace, internet, etc. And to hide from that, to not at least investigate that, to me seems criminal. Like, what are we doing? And then, apparently, the Food and Drug Administration now, the advisory panel on vaccines, is set to consider an annual schedule for coronavirus vaccines, like the flu vaccine. We all told you this was coming. We all told you eventually they were going to want you to get a yearly vaccine for COVID. That was easy. That one was an easy prediction to see that coming. But between me and you, honestly, you look around, you hear the stories, you see what's happened. Unless there's something else, some other variable that we're not considering, a change in something else that's causing these heart issues with young individuals, unless there's some extenuating circumstance, which seems completely unrealistic, to think that we've introduced into the mainstream an outside source, that being the vaccine. I have the list in front of me right now. I'm scrolling down, and there's thousands of them. Nobody's concerned about this? Nobody cares about this? People are just going to, okay, I'll go get my yearly COVID vaccine. And still, lifting Fauci up and Pfizer on their shoulders? Celebrating? I don't get that. Why is nobody asking this question? I don't understand that. Maybe we're overreacting. I don't know. Maybe 7th graders are supposed to drop while they're stretching for gym. Maybe, athletes around the world, the finest trained, most amazing athletes around the world, maybe it's just coincidence